blue streak speeds by.
Bye. I shat my pants now.
No.
Brown streak.
I can't believe that was in the Sonic movie.
Brown streaks.
Yeah, brown streak.
That sucks. That's the end credit scene. There's big brown stains on the screen.
Yeah, hey guys, welcome to Media Sonic Club. It's Dead on a Sonic at the club.
This is the after Sonic 3 bonfire.
Yeah. So guys, what did you think of the movie? I thought it was cool.
Spoilers!
Yeah, wait. There are going to be spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, if you haven't seen the movie, click off.
And also Knuckles.
If you watch the rest of this and didn't listen to that, you're stupid.
And also
you're
Knuckles.
Stupid, and we also caught your house on fire.
Wade
and your
Whipple.
whole family's fucking dead.
Dude, Wade is so fucking cool. I love how he does nothing.
He's awesome. He does everything I do.
Wade was in the entire movie. That's kind of
He's
cool.
the main character, actually. It's
Joe, you're Wade, but in real life.
That's true.
The flames of my asshole!
This guy.
I really liked the movie a lot. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hell yeah.
I enjoyed so fucking much about it.
Shadow.
I mean, we don't need to talk about the other movies because we did that in the second one, but
we did do that.
Should we do any prefacing?
Well, you two can talk about Knuckles.
Yeah, let's get Knuckles out of the way real quick.
Okay.
A quick sublube about Knuckles, the show.
Okay. The Knuckles
The Flames
show.
of Disaster.
Yeah, that happens in it.
There
The
you
Knuckles
go.
show. They announced it along with announcing Sonic 3.
Yeah.
And everyone, I remember I was excited for it because people were like, "Oh, what if they do like the Chaotix?" And I was like, "Oh, that would be interesting," because they had like Vector and Charmy in an old Sonic 2 comic. I think they're like in the background or something.
The Chaotix are canon to the movieverse.
Yeah, there's somewhere in there. So I thought, oh, that might be cool. And then you watch the show, and the first episode, it's Knuckles, Sonic, Tails, and all the movie characters. And then in the end credits, everyone besides Knuckles and Wade are listed as guest stars, so you know they're not coming back for the rest of the whole show.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it becomes about Knuckles and Wade, who is the cop from the first two that's like Tom's best friend that had like no memorable scenes.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, he was the guy in 2 that was in the like garage when the Longclaw memo played on the map.
Yeah.
He was that guy. He was really he left a really big impact.
He's the most important character in the series.
Yeah. But him and Knuckles go on a journey, like a cross-country journey, road trip, because Wade's dad left him in a Kmart when he was a child, and his dad was also a very famous, or
bowling.
I don't know if he was famous, but he was really good at bowling.
Yeah.
And so he's trying to win some bowling tournament so he can reunite with his father. And it's basically, the story is more about Wade than it is Knuckles. Knuckles is just kind of the sidekick to Wade. He gets captured at one point.
And I'm sure everyone asked for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only real interesting thing that happens is that they bring in elements from Sonic 06 for some reason.
The Flames of Disaster!
Yeah, the Flames of Disaster, which is a thing from 06, they recontextualize it as Knuckles having flame powers. So we can just use like weird fire energy, like how Sonic has his like electric quill shit.
Yeah, and let's just say that is in Sonic 3, so this series is important.
It's barely in.
It's in there.
When Knuckles jumps off of the clock tower, he has the flames, and that's from the Knuckles show. That's like the one element they brought from that.
I whispered. I saw this with my friend Ruben. I was like, I whispered to him. I saw that, the Flames of Disaster.
Fucking. I'm glad that one quote is all you like took away from the entire 6-episode TV series.
Hold on, I want to add. I want to add something too. I love the way it ends, like the series. The ending of the final episode, they resolved the whole series by just Wade and Knuckles high-fiving in the air.
Oh yeah, they do. They legit do like an 80s like freeze frame jump in the air, like high five, and that's how the show ends.
That's how it ends. Like that's how it resolves.
I don't know. There's a bunch of stupid shit in there. I liked Christopher Lloyd as what is his name? Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. He's Pac-Man.
Yeah. Christopher Lloyd in Sonic
Puckman.
Adventure. Yeah, Puckman. That was him.
Yeah, Pac.
But in Sonic Adventure, the like old tribesman, like Jakal's dad. He's in the Knuckles show. It's like a dead spirit that like guides Knuckles, and he's played by Christopher Lloyd.
Wow.
Yes, I like that. That was the highlight of the series
I
for me.
like Kid Kid Cudi as the
Mhm.
villain.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Besides that, it's like not worth your time at all.
It's fun. I mean, it's
Is it
not
really?
bad.
Is it
It's
really what you would have wanted out of a Knuckles
no,
series?
it's
Though?
not what it's not. Okay, it's not what you want. Get anything you expected from the show out of your head. It's not what you want, but as its own thing, it is fun. I think it's stupid, funny, like stupid fun.
It's enjoyable in the sense that it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, like it's. I think it's.
I'll
I
give it
think it's
that.
fun.
I guess
I think it's funny.
it's harmless. It's not like, oh my god, this is awful. It's just
And
really
it
like,
does
why
have a
did they
big
make this?
impact. It has a big impact on Sonic 3 because, like I said, the flames of disaster show up, and also it's canon because Knuckles gives the Master Emerald to Wade to protect, so it does matter in the series lore.
Wow,
That
they
was
took
in
two.
there.
They took two things from the show, and they were barely a minute in screen time
It
combined.
counts, Izzy. It counts.
The Flames of Disaster
Because
TM.
it was just like it was just in case people like me were gonna see Sonic 3 and didn't see Knuckles,
Yeah.
which happened.
I've
Yeah.
never beat 06, but I don't know the villain's name. But is it Iblis? So
It's
they have
like-
some.
It's like Memphis or something.
No, that's the Shadow guy.
No,
Well,
Yeah.
they're both villains. They're both the bad guys.
one of the villains from 06
Oh, it's
is in the
Iblis,
show.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, Iblis.
Yeah.
He's
The
in the
Iblis
show.
trigger. That's Sonic right there.
Yes.
So yeah, we could talk about Sonic 3 now.
Yeah. Okay. The actual movie that people came to see. Sonic 3 is cool.
I love
How
it.
should we talk about it? Should we just talk about our favorite moments? Should we go
I
through the
like-
movie?
Okay, a highlight. I want to say this before I forget. I like
Oh.
in the helicopter when they jump out in Tokyo. They said the line from the game. They
Yeah,
said it.
they
That's
said
true.
no food or movies. I'm
I'm
out of
outta
here.
We're out
That
of
kind
here.
of blew my mind because it's the exact
Yeah.
line word for word, and it
Yeah.
feels like it would just be fans. They found the one place that it would fit,
Right?
but it still feels like strange.
Well, I was
It's
just
awesome.
watching it, drool coming out of my mouth, and then he's all like, "Talk about no budget flights." I'm like, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then he
Yeah.
just said the rest of it. I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, but he said we're out of here because they're a team. They're Sonic Heroes.
Yes, I get it. See, it's original now.
Wow, we're out of here. Just like we're gonna end the video right now. We're all out of here.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
we're all done.
The end.
What did y'all think of Shadow the fucking Hedgehog?
He's awesome, and I'm glad he's not dead.
I like how they incorporated his story into the movie with Maria and also Shadow.
He wasn't in space this time.
Yeah.
Yes, me too. I'm surprised at the elements that they kept. Like, I'm surprised Gerald is still alive.
Yeah.
I thought that was an interesting choice instead of him
Yeah.
being dead.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't bring up Maria having AIDS. I'm surprised
Right.
that wasn't a thing at all. It's just, oh, Maria's
Well,
just
it
Gerald's
makes
Oh,
kid.
sense.
you're right.
It
Yeah.
makes sense
Yeah.
because in this version they never went to the space, so like it
That's
wouldn't
true.
make sense
But you
for them.
you still could have figured out, oh, she has
Well, I
some
mean,
illness.
she was going to die anyway, so might as well just like
That's
not give
true.
her AIDS.
They skirted around her getting shot. They found a workaround.
Yeah.
It works. 'Cause, like,
It's kind of confusing. Like, why
Everyone
wouldn't
just
Gerald
blows.
be dead too?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Everyone just
Why
blows
wouldn't
up in this
Shadow be
movie.
dead too?
Yeah.
they should have just shot her straight up, but it works. so
Yeah.
I honestly didn't see that coming because
Mm.
everyone, like, before the movie came out, everyone was like, guys, when she gets shot, please don't act weird. Please don't stand up and cheer.
Oh yeah,
But it's like, oh, she didn't even get shot.
yeah.
I didn't think
It was
about
just
that.
it was just preemptive.
I didn't expect that to be what happened.
On that point, though, I'm surprised how true they stayed to Shadow's story for it being the movie, because they
Yeah.
changed a lot of elements, but at the same time,
It's still
it hits
like, the
like
same
all of the
story, yeah.
beats.
Yeah.
It's all of the
Pretty
beats.
impressive.
Yeah, it's cool. I like Shadow a lot. I like Keanu. Keanu does a
That's
good
cool.
voice. I can't tell that it's because my thing with celebrity voices that I don't like is when you can tell it's the guy, and then you're like, oh, I'm just listening to like Robin Williams, or I'm listening to Mike Myers or whatever.
Yeah.
But Keanu Reeves sounds like I
Does a good Shadow.
can forget that he's a celebrity, and it's that's Shadow the Hedgehog, and I like
He's
It's-
that.
doing a voice.
It's like I wouldn't be surprised if his voice was based off Keanu anyway.
Yeah,
Like his original
yeah.
voice.
I
Maybe.
could see that.
It's just
Somebody-
kind of the same thing.
Somebody email
So it works.
Sonic Team at Japan. Ask him.
At Japan,
Do you like
But-
Keanu Reeves?
I
A
did
long
like
time ago.
the Shadow elements a lot. Shadow was a fun character throughout. I liked. I guess we'll get to it later, but that fucking fight scene at the end was so cool. I loved
was
that
cool.
so much.
Yeah,
That
I'd
was
say
great.
the one thing that I don't love is how they handle Shadow in terms of like story importance, because
Mm.
they
I could
set
see
this
that,
movie
yeah.
up to be the Shadow movie, but it kind of is the Robotnik movie.
Yeah, because he's kind of just on the sidelines most.
That's
I
true.
feel like it's the Robotnik movie because they came up with the idea for okay, he's gonna play Gerald too, and it's
Yeah,
gonna be a fun thing. And then it feels like it's gonna be his last one with how the ending
Yeah.
played
Well,
out.
they both died. Yeah.
and also
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're not gonna get Jim Carrey again.
Yeah. That's what I meant. That this is
We were
his.
lucky to get
They're
him the
not gonna.
third time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like it was a grand finale to Eggman's
Yeah.
character. So
They
it
definitely
worked.
they definitely kind of redo the Knuckles thing where instead of it being uh Stone being overshadowed by Knuckles, it's Stone being shadowed by Shadow.
Get it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
repeat some of the beats there, but
I like
I don't know,
I like how
it's
nice
cute.
I like how nice Stone was to Shadow when like in
Yes.
the scene. It's
Yeah,
like,
they
come
make
on, Shadow,
revenge
we're gonna make
guac.
guacamole. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
that's fun.
Um,
I like Jim Carrey's performances of both
Jim
Eggman.
Carrey good.
I
Oh,
think he's
before
great.
Yeah.
he,
Not a single scene or anything in Sonic 3 was better than the galvanized scene. Am I right, everybody?
Where they dance.
Yeah,
Where they
that was
dance in the
awesome.
lasers.
I love the montage scene where they're like having time together.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like the zoom out with them just being on VR. I wanted to say though, before we move on fully from Shadow and Maria, I liked in the scene where they're like doing stuff together and they're like playing around and watching movies. The movie they watch, the like
Oh yeah,
old B movie, it's the fucking Bio Lizard from Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh fuck! I didn't even realize that.
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
good Easter egg. I love that.
It was cute because they didn't have the actual Bio Lizard because they didn't do the space arc story, so that was a cute
Well,
way
not
of putting it
yeah,
in
no,
there.
it wasn't a 1-to-1 adaptation, obviously,
Yeah,
but they did have the arc technically.
yeah, I thought that was cute.
Mhm.
But yeah, Eggman's great in this. Jim Carrey is always a riot.
It
He's
was.
always fun.
I
Yeah,
wonder. I wonder if like Stone is going to like step up to be like the next big bad, or if he's going to join Team Sonic because he wasn't really evil. Stone is like he's just kind of
Yeah.
like he just really liked Eggman. So I wonder if like
I
Eggman.
could see them doing a thing. I wouldn't love it, but I could see them doing a thing if they had to. Of like, okay, Stone is going to be the new Eggman. He'll
I
just
have an
Right.
idea.
yeah,
What's that?
Because we're just gonna say right off the bat, the stinger is that Metal Sonic is in the next movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna do what they wanted to do with Sonic Sat AM,
Oh, where it's like
where the
Stone's like hiding.
sidekick is the villain and his thing is Metal Sonic.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's a great. Oh, dude, I didn't
They
even
could do
consider
that with Stone.
I didn't even consider that. That would be fucking cool. What? I would love that.
Yeah, Stone is like upset because he's like I must avenge the Doctor, and so he makes Metal Sonic with the
Yeah,
quill. He makes
Right.
it with like and then
All right. I
yeah.
got a
Because
lot
like,
to
what
say.
else are they gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a lot to say about Amy. We'll
Yeah,
come
Izzy,
back
were
to
you
that.
like
I'm gonna.
screaming when you saw her?
Oh, dude. Okay. So I described it to Lily,
Yeah.
but I was completely. Let me be perfectly clear. First off, I am not the one to be like, "Yeah, oh my god!" in a theater. I don't like people that do that. I think
Yeah,
it just like I wouldn't like that if that happened to me. So I try not to do that.
right.
But I went to go see this movie with my brother. That happened at the very end, and then we left. We didn't see the second post credits because I figured that was it. That happened. I left, walked out of the theater, and I had the stupidest fucking like Charlie Brown grin on my face the entire time. And I sat in the car and took a deep breath, and I literally like screamed at the top of my lungs until my voice hurt.
That's
Holy
awesome.
Like
shit.
I couldn't it was hard to talk. Oh my fucking god, I love that Amy's finally in it.
Amy looks so
Jesus,
good.
like it took them so God, okay, finally. There's fucking girl in the Sonic movies. It took them this long.
They had a pretzel lady.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, exactly.
I like after you watch the movie, Izzy, you texted me, you're like, Lily, you remember when Diddy Kong got into 8 Deluxe? I'm feeling that right now.
Yeah. It's that fucking like dude.
Because I did the
I don't
same shit when Diddy Kong got into 8
I
Deluxe.
don't talk about it a lot publicly, but Amy Rose is my favorite Sonic character, like ever. Period. I love Amy so much, and it was so cool seeing her in the movie. She looks great. I wonder who she's gonna be voiced by. It was really, I don't know. That was like my one moment where it was like that was my everybody gets one moment. That was so nice. Oh yes, it was really cool. I loved it.
So I guess they're doing the Sonic CDs up next.
Yeah,
We're in order.
that's what
Okay, so we got Sonic 1, we got Sonic 2 and 3, we got Sonic Adventure 2, and then we're going back to Sonic CD. All right.
That's the thing I was going to talk about. So, not to
I was-
undermine Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is really cool too. I like Metal Sonic a lot, but it's hard to focus on that when Amy's there. But something. Oh, you go if you were going to say something.
It has to do with you. When Amy popped up, I just remember Freeze leaned up to me. He's like, Amy. He leaned up to me. He's like, Izzy is shitting her pants right now.
Dude, I was so fucking happy. Oh my god. Dude, that's like all I've wanted. I'm so happy because they're gonna do Sonic 4 and Amy's gonna get all the fucking merchandise and they're gonna do the posters and they're gonna do all the little stupid extra shit, but it's gonna be about Amy and it's gonna be great and it's gonna be perfect and it's gonna be the world is gonna be at peace and it's gonna be cats and dogs raining.
For dinner. I wonder what are they going to title it Sonic 4? Or are they going to title it like maybe Sonic subtitle?
I feel like they're gonna do Sonic 4. Yeah, Sonic Girl Edition. They're gonna do the year. They're gonna do the year of Amy next year.
Yeah, there's no trilogies anymore. Everything's 4 movies, so
yeah,
they'll probably just be 4.
Okay, but here's a good question: when do you think they're gonna stop doing numerical and just start doing like just subtitles?
Sonic Generations, but a movie.
That would make no sense for the movie verse.
That's what if the stinger of Sonic 4 was it comes out and it's classic Sonic?
That's so stupid.
Oh, yeah.
That would be the worst thing ever. But I was gonna say though, I wanted to say about Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is really cool. Not to undersell him because Amy's there, of course, but Metal Sonic's cool. I think he's like one of my favorite like pairings of Sonic characters. Like I love when Sonic and Metal Sonic are like head to head duking it out. It's fun. But I'm almost interested because there was a leak months before the movie came out, like a storyboard leak, and it was of the scene of Shadow pushing the Eclipse Cannon and dying. But the title of the storyboard was Time Travel. So considering Metal Sonic just pops in out of nowhere, I think the next movie it's going to revolve around time travel.
Time Stones,
Sonic CD, yeah.
Because Shadow's alive, so maybe he just time traveled.
Well, I don't know. He still has the Chaos Emeralds.
That's true.
Yeah, that was never. We never saw Knuckles get the Master Emerald back, so it's assumed he still has it.
But on the idea of the fucking Shadow, Sonic Sat AM thing where Stone becomes the villain, I was thinking the UK Sonic comics where they had the Brotherhood of Metallics, where they had like a legion of Metal Sonics. That's what it was reminding me of. They probably they could do something like that where it's a bunch of Metal Sonics and maybe like the main Metal Sonic it's like Neo Metal Sonic or something.
Yeah, or like Metal Overlord.
Perhaps.
What if the 4th movie comes out and like they don't even it's like, oh yeah, okay, Metal Sonic, like they didn't say he was gonna have a voice actor, he's just gonna be a silent character, like okay, whatever.
Well, normally he is a silent character.
Yeah. Like we're like, alright, we're going in this, he's not gonna talk. And we go watch the movie and then it's just Tom Kenny's SpongeBob voice.
That would honestly make me laugh.
And he does the laugh and everything. I'm like, all right. Let's watch this fucking movie.
It's dry. It's specifically dry SpongeBob.
Yeah. I am SpongeSon.
1 of 1.
You said they got donut fries.
Yeah.
I like that video where it's like 1 of 1 because you can hear the raving rabbits in the background screaming.
You're saying it like Zim.
No, that is the video. That was the guy that sounds like Zim.
Oh wait, you're right.
The dry
what does the dry SpongeBob say?
You said they got donut. You said they and I quote.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna do more like if you're gonna explore more of like Sonic's homeworld in the 4th one.
I keep wanting them to do. I got excited when they showed the drawing in the cave. I was like, oh, the climax. They're gonna like visit Sonic's world again at some point.
I thought your
Maybe.
hoe ass was gonna say, "I wonder what's for dinner again."
I did that
You
earlier.
almost got me.
I would like
I
for
just
them to
wonder
go back
what's
to
for dinner.
Sonic's world.
Maybe
this
the fourth.
guy,
I mean,
this guy
the
keeps
fourth
thinking
one will
about
make
this.
sense. Like, what if? Okay, so let's say let's theorize. What if like they do adapt Sonic CD, right? What if like the next big bad, or like Stone or whoever, discover Sonic's homeworld and they invade it? Like instead of Little Big Planet, not Little Big Planet. Instead of Little Planet, they use Sonic's homeworld instead, where they take it over, and that's where they
That'd be
go
cool.
time travel. And that's where the CD adaptation takes place. Yeah.
I was always kind of bracing myself for a scene in one of these movies where it'd be like Eggman gets Sonic's rings, and it's like, well, I'm just gonna go straight to the source and go back. And then they do like a chase scene, kind of like the climax of the first movie, but it's through Sonic's homeworld, and you get to see other characters. I always figured something akin to that would happen, but maybe not.
That would
I
be
would like
cool.
to see more of that world because it's such a tease, right?
Yeah, it's only in like the beginning of the first stupid ass.
We're finally
movie.
getting more and more game stuff each movie, so I feel like maybe the fourth one will finally get more Sonic's homeworld.
Maybe.
And also,
Maybe that's where Amy comes from.
well, yeah, they share the same world. Well, I was going to say, why didn't we get a prequel comic for this one?
Well, I don't know, because God was mean that day. Who knows?
True.
But I meant more like, obviously Amy comes from it, but I meant like maybe she has like a direct connection there. Like she can go, like maybe she came from there to tell Sonic something, or she is able to go to and from there easily, or
Well,
something that connects her to that, so they go back there.
If it's the time travel idea, then maybe she came back from the future with Metal, so like
Oh, maybe.
to help Sonic.
That would be fucking stupid if they did it like it's a Terminator thing where it's set in the future and it's like it's Metal Sonic but he's Terminator and they've like taken over.
Yeah.
Amy's like, "Come with
Who
me
knows?
if you want to live."
Yes.
That'd be great.
Exactly.
That'd be so stupid, but I'd
What
eat
if
that up.
what if they just get Arnold to voice Amy?
Oh hell yeah. I was telling Lillian Freeze, I think it should be I forget her name again, but whoever does Lola and Looney Tunes show or Mabel in
Kristen
Gravity
Wiig.
Falls.
Kristen Shaw.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be. I don't think it should be Mabel.
Who would you have voice Amy?
Lola would be good from Looney Tunes show. That would be a good pick.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I said Jennifer Tilly.
Who's that? Which one?
That's
what did you
That's
Joe's
Tiffany
wife on
from
Family
Chucky?
Guy.
Oh, that's a really good
Oh.
voice. That's cute.
I
like
was
that.
I was speaking in Joe terms.
She might be too
Right.
old.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Have you sounded how she sounds lately?
Have I sounded?
Yeah.
Sonic.
Exactly. It's like her voice is like, yeah, it's really raspy now.
It's hot, Joe.
But it's not. It
sorry.
doesn't fit Amy.
It's hot and it makes my dick hard, okay? Shut up. But
Yeah.
I was trying to say, I don't know who they get to voice Amy, but it should be. I feel like she should be able to have like low moments. I feel like she needs to be like bubbly and happy because that's Amy like 90% of the time, but she should also be able to do like serious a little bit.
Yeah.
I think like Lola is a good fit because Lola's got that like psychopath shit that Amy has sometimes. I feel like they share like similar. I don't know. You could put Amy in situations that Lola's in that show, and it would make sense.
It's gonna be like Jennifer Lawrence.
I saw a reanimated of a scene from the Looney Tunes show with Sonic characters, and it fit where Amy was
that's
Lola.
cool. Yeah,
Jennifer Lawrence.
That's what it's gonna be. Just wait.
They're gonna get Aquafina or Ariana Grande.
Oh, no!
No.
Well, I'd rather have Ariana Grande than Aquafina.
Oh, yeah.
No. What? I'd rather have Aquafina.
I want to at least
Whoa.
Ariana can act.
Ariana
Aquafina
Grande.
for Amy Freeze.
No, but I don't
Are you
want
listening to
Ariana
yourself?
Grande.
That would okay. I know.
Aquafina could be Rouge, okay?
All right,
True.
stupid ass bitch. Think
Whoa.
about it, okay? Goddamn.
Whoa.
I know.
That's a better question. Who's gonna be Rouge?
Like I know you don't want to say Ariana Grande, but if out of the two, it would make 1,000 times more sense for Ariana Grande to voice her than fucking Aquafina.
I can only hear Ariana Grande for like her Victorious character.
Yeah, like Sam and Cat,
where she's doing like Elmo.
Elmo.
I don't want that. I'd rather have Aquafina. At least Aquafina's like cartoony.
No, Aquafina would not.
That'd be weird for Amy.
I don't want either one, to be honest with you.
You are a dumb motherfucker for saying
You're
that.
shut up. You want
I'm
Ariana
sorry.
Grande?
I don't want Ariana Grande, but
Well,
you're
then
just
you're-
really stupid
you're-
for saying that.
No, I'm not.
You know,
You're not using your brain a little bit.
moving
I am
away,
using my brain.
moving away
Yeah,
from
I
Amy.
I feel like we skipped like so much of the movie just to talk
Yeah,
about
moving,
Amy.
moving away from Amy for a sec. Let's talk about Sonic characters. Let's talk about Sonic. I like his portrayal in the movie.
I do. There was parts of this movie
Yeah.
where I was legit like, "Oh my god, he's
Crashing
cool."
out.
And
Yeah.
I never thought I would think that the movie fucking Sonic. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I
no.
have no
They're getting better
idea.
with him.
Yeah, you know what? You know what movie Sonic reminds me of? Okay, movie Sonic reminds me of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic.
Yeah, I can see
Oh.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I was just gonna
There
say that.
Go ahead.
go ahead. Go.
Skippy.
Uh,
Give it.
oh god, I'm giggly right now. Not gonna lie. I
Oh no.
Great, I'm fucking powering down.
You're
Remind
drunk.
me what boating
I'm
school
not drunk.
is.
I am not drunk. I am drinking strawberry milk right now.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Sonic, talk.
All right.
Yes, Sonic. Oh my god, I like when he's angry because it makes me think of video game Sonic. Like
That's what I was trying to say. It's
Yeah.
more like Game Sonic in this.
he
And it was
like
cool.
like I like when he doesn't have like the high pitched like whatever that voice actor's name is that's doing him right now.
Honestly, legit, the fight between him and Super Shadow is like one of the best fights I think in
It
the
was
whole
cool.
series.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool to see him get angry.
Yes. It was so sick. I loved that so much. When he like cold cocked Shadow in the fucking jaw, I loved that.
When he punched him in the
That was
cock,
the
it was
cool-
so cool.
That
Yeah.
was no legit. I love that scene though because he's asking for it so hard, and it's I don't know.
Right.
It's so cool to see him act like Game Sonic and like have
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I felt like they were gonna move towards that direction more. Cause like, okay, at first, like the first movie, it makes sense kind of the way he is, cause he only grew up with like comic books and looking at his like, yeah, right. So
Yeah.
but like him progressively going more into like Game Sonic, that's great. It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of like Tom Holland Spider Man,
Yeah.
I guess, where it's like he starts off not really, as Spider Man really like
He's a dork.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
as the trilogy went on, he's like basically at the end of his trilogy, he's like the actual Spider-Man. So it's kind of like that.
He
can see that.
matures.
Yeah, he matures.
He
Like,
gets real problems.
I'll say that it feels like Jim Carrey had more of the quippy one-liners than Sonic did.
Yeah, that's true.
which is good.
They were like more noticeable. Stuff like that weird
The
Green
Green
Lantern.
Lantern one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is like when I hate watched the Green Lantern in
Yeah, it's
2011.
like hate watch. I don't know
Why
about
did he
that.
say that?
Why 2011?
And why is Gerald Robotnik excited
Or
about
when
Comic-Con?
he's like sorry for he's like Sonic, come back! I was trauma dumping at you.
That was
Yeah,
funny. That was a funny line.
There was one part he says, I think it's to Gerald. He goes, unsubscribed, blocked, and reported.
True.
And Free slowly looked at me.
Like the Family Guy.
When Sonic said Konnichiwa, I looked at my
dude.
brother. I looked over to
That
my
one-
brother and like
That
pure
one's
silence.
horrible.
That one's
Oh my
really
God.
bad. That
They
one's
had, to,
like
they had to get one
what-
out on. They had to get one
fuck-
last one out.
what fucking decrepit, unreleased '90s movie did you pull that line out of?
Yeah.
It's so like it is the most out of place joke that was said. Like he
And they
didn't
put it
have
in the
to say
trailer.
that.
It feels like a parody of a movie line.
Yeah.
Like Jesus, but no, Eggman had a ton of weird fucking lines.
I was gonna say when we were talking about Sonic acting like Game Sonic, I
Yeah.
think the more they add his characters, like the other animal characters and stuff, the more he'll really just act like video game Sonic because like he'll be around all these other crazy personalities to the point to where they can't like really focus on him being the craziest anymore.
Yeah.
So they'll mellow him out and make him just act like fucking Sonic
I'm
because
waiting
everyone
for when
else
they
is.
eventually
Yeah.
get rid of all the main humans. Like I
Yeah.
feel like they're just gonna get rid of Tom and Maddie, or it's
Yeah,
gonna be like you're.
I think so.
They're going to slowly phase him out because
They're gonna be like you're old enough now. You can do your own thing.
Yeah, because compared to the other two movies, Tom and Maddie were definitely like the least screen time they had.
Yeah. They really only. They had one scene at the very beginning, and then
One in the middle, one in the end, and that was it.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And I think like that they almost killed off Tom. Kind of.
Right, yeah.
That's their narrative purpose. Like they, that has taught Sonic that he has like family struggles and stuff.
Yeah.
and he builds off of it.
I'm glad they didn't actually kill him off, but I'm glad Sonic learned from it. Still, he learned from that experience.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
served. I think like that was those characters' purpose the whole time,
Yeah.
and
Right,
we
yeah.
won't see them much anymore,
Isn't it crazy to think how?
whether or not they're alive.
Yeah, isn't it crazy to think how if they kept the ugly Sonic design, we probably would have never gotten sequels.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Maybe a Sonic 2, but we wouldn't be at this point.
No, we wouldn't.
No.
If we did get a Sonic 2, it would have not have been the Sonic 2 we had.
I want to
Yeah.
see Knuckles specifically.
I wanna see what Tails' ugly design would have been, because he was
Right.
he was in the first movie.
Yeah, he
Well,
had
yeah,
to
but
have
I don't
had
think-
one.
I don't think Tails. No, I don't think Tails would have existed.
Tails is in the first movie.
No, but like, Tails was a last minute addition because
Oh.
after they did the redesign. So like, yeah, he didn't exist in the first ugly draft or the first
Damn
version.
it.
So that's why it's like I don't think there would have been sequels if they kept the ugly design.
It would have done
Okay.
way worse.
Oh, 100%. I'm glad. I want to see the cut of that movie that looks like that, but I'm
They-
glad it doesn't exist.
Did you see recently? They did the ugly sweater, ugly Sonic
Yes.
thing. It's like
I signed up to try and win that.
somebody needs to leak from Paramount the ugly cut. Somebody needs
Yeah.
to leak it.
Yeah, do
I'm
that.
never convinced that is fully real until I see the entire cut.
It was real. They had too much at stake in it. Did you see like the documents and the pre-release stuff and the toys?
I flip flop between it being like a marketing stunt and it being real, depending on the evidence that I see. Because some days I really believe it was real, because they did have like a whole like
It
marketing plan that didn't work out because he was so fucking ugly. But at the
Yeah.
same time, it's like too perfect.
No, it was real.
It's
I
like-
believe.
it's like-
Anything,
Too perfect because
No,
I don't know.
if anything, maybe when they had the trailer out for the ugly version, like maybe they didn't finish all of it. They just finished, the stuff for the trailer. So maybe that's why they were easily able to like rework it in like the months they had. But I think it was real. Like I don't think it was a marketing stunt.
Well, usually when they do a trailer, it means like the movie's almost done.
No, they do trailers like a year, like a half a year before it comes out. So there's still a lot of time to still be working on it.
I
Because the
guess
original
so.
release date, like the
Yeah.
trailer came out in April, right? And it was supposed to come out like
Mhm.
what, Christmas, November, or whatever.
November, I think.
Yeah. So you see, there was still a long ways to go, pretty much. So I think
Yeah.
they were in the final stages of like the CGI stuff, and then they only just finished the trailer like fully. So and then once they heard the feedback, they're like, all right, let's fix this. So
Yeah,
I
they
think
were
that's
like,
how-
"Oh shit, fucking emergency, red alert."
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking frog.
Yeah, so I think it was real. I don't think it was a marketing stunt, and then they were able to save it. They were able to salvage it.
Yeah, but on the actual movie that came out 2 days ago,
hmm
I don't know. The ending was really cool. Well,
I-
I don't know if I want to talk about the ending just yet. What's something we haven't talked about? Like,
Shadow's still alive! Yay!
yay!
Yeah, and that's one of the things I'm excited for the next one for. How
I-
they integrate Shadow.
Oh yeah,
I wonder.
that's good.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Oh no.
No,
Like, do you think there's gonna be like a Shadow spin-off like Knuckles where like
Yeah.
they do the Shadow
Here's-
story arc?
here's
Totally.
my thing. So, like, I wanted to talk about Tails and Knuckles because I like that they. It feels like they used them more here than they did in the second movie.
Yeah.
Because it feels like Tails was the stinger for the first one, and then they show Tails, but then he's like immediately sidelined by Knuckles,
Yeah.
and then Tails didn't really do anything. Here, I feel like they're making up for that because Tails does a
Mhm.
lot more. He instigates stuff. He's the dude that breaks in.
Mhm.
Whips
I
and
don't know.
Nays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he loves to whip a nene. That's a huge plot point in the movie.
It is.
Mhm.
It
But
is.
it's nice to hear have that. But I'm worried that I don't know if it's really a worry, but it's just like if it's gonna be Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Metal Sonic, and Amy, that's a huge cast.
Look, I don't
Yeah.
think Shadow's gonna be in the next movie. I think he's just gonna have his own spin-off.
Maybe I don't know though, because like every other one they've added the characters into the movie. I don't
Yeah,
think
but where
it's
does
gonna be
like-
like Shadow living with Sonic, but he's probably
Unless
gonna
the
be
only way-
around.
I don't know. The only way I could see Shadow fitting in is they do like a Sonic Heroes adaptation as well. A
Mhm.
Sonic CD. That's the only way where he has like the amnesia thing in that movie. That's the only way I could see it working. If not, I think Shadow's just alive for his spin-off because I don't think he'll be in the next movie.
I don't know. If he's in the next movie, I'm excited to see what they do. Because
Yeah.
I think One of the things I didn't love while watching the movie was that it was just Sonic Adventure 2 Shadow.
Mhm.
They didn't do anything new with it,
Uh-huh.
which, like, whatever. But I don't love Shadow as a character at all, really,
Yeah.
because I think that, okay, they did him right in that game, and then they just kind of gave him bullshit forever after that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And it's
Where
like, he hasn't
feels
even
like
been in a game in a long time, except for, Generations,
Recently.
which is obviously a tie-in.
And then Generations again.
Yeah, the new Generations.
Yeah.
But
I get what you're
yeah,
saying
I
though.
want to see new stuff with Shadow that like works.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get what you're saying. It just feels like it's retreading SA2 because that's like his best
Yeah.
story.
It's just not as interesting
I mean,
to me.
that's how. Yeah, I mean, that's how he's introduced. But now that he
Yeah.
is introduced, yeah, they could spiral off.
And I felt that because they did Sonic 3 in Sonic 2 they did Sonic 3 with Knuckles, but they did such a good job with Knuckles.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think that's maybe I think like the movie Knuckles is my favorite iteration of Knuckles as a character.
It is
Yeah,
a
I
great
like
iteration of Knuckles.
He's funny.
Yeah.
And he's like when he was like more villainous in the second movie, that was really cool.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool.
Yeah,
I like-
it was
I
interesting.
love the part in movie 3 where he's like, "Where's the Master Emerald?" and they're really getting heated, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Don't do
Yeah.
this."
Yeah.
I loved that. I loved that coming back a little bit.
And like Knuckles is the same. They always like just give him trash in the games.
Yeah, I
After
like
a
how
certain point.
movie Knuckles is perfectly balanced. I think with the goofiness and the seriousness because he's not stupid. He's just
Yeah.
he just doesn't know things like Earth things fully yet. So it's like
Yeah,
he's like not arrogant. Yeah, kind of arrogant. Like kind of
he's
ignorant.
airheaded.
There was a
Yeah.
huge,
Well,
there's
he's
a
not
huge
stupid.
gap of time where
Yeah.
Knuckles just like wasn't playable at all.
Yeah,
So that could be same. That could be same said for every character.
Well, true.
yeah,
But it feels weirder because that's like
Mm.
one of the. I don't know. He's like. I don't want to say the Wario, but he's like he's the
Well, he's part
in
of
the
Team
Mickey
Sonic.
group. Yeah,
yeah.
he's like the main 6 guys. I don't know. You
Main
know what I'm
3.
trying to say. He's the core people.
Yeah, it's the main 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, oh yeah, Amy. One thing about Amy, I feel like they're not going to characterize her like oh, I love Sonic. I
Yeah,
think
Oh
she's
yeah,
gonna be
no.
more like
They're definitely
think
they're gonna
this-
make her.
like
Oh.
Boom Amy.
I
It's
could.
like
I would enjoy that.
yeah, I think she's gonna be like Boom Amy.
Are they
I
gonna
have my-
girl boss her like Bo Peep?
I wouldn't
Bo
like.
Peep.
Okay, I
Toy
wouldn't like
Story.
that. Okay, my thing.
Peach.
I have a lot of. This is going a little bit out of just the scope of just this movie discussion, but I have a lot of thoughts on how they could characterize Amy. Because I know that's a huge talking point with Sonic fans. It's like, well, we don't like her just being like, "Oh my god, I love Sonic," and chasing him around. That's like, no, that's lame. So then they remove that, and then the newest Amy interpretation, she's like fucking tap water, where it's like, I love breathing air and talking to my friends. And it's
Yeah.
like
I love
great.
my
And she's
friends.
it's like
Sonic is boring.
nothing there. I think
He's not cool anymore.
I think the best thing you could do for Amy, I really like how she's handled in like the comics, like the IDW stuff. I like where they give her a bit of like a leader status, or they give her things to do.
Yeah.
She still has fun. I think the best interpretation of her would be something akin to like a Powerpuff Girl or something like that, where it's because
Yeah.
she's sweet and bubbly, and I think you shouldn't remove that from her. But
So
she
she's
also is
Bubbles.
just like a powerhouse. She will fucking kill you. She
So
has
Bubbles.
the hammer. I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
But not like sickeningly cute. I feel like you can balance both pretty easy.
Yeah.
You can find a way to make both work. She's like sweet and likes cute things, but also like don't fuck with her.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best thing you could do, but most of the mainline like Sonic games don't do that. Most of the stuff
No.
with Amy doesn't do that. They kind of fuck her over a lot, and it makes me sad.
I like Boom Amy. I like how Boom Amy was.
Yeah, Boom Amy was cool. I like that she
I
was
feel like
snarky.
that struck a good balance. I think because she still had a little crush on Sonic, but she was also like her own person.
Yeah, I agree. It shouldn't be her main trait is that she loves Sonic and wants to chase him around. But it's like, you got to give her something else to replace that.
Yeah, I don't even think that would work for the movie verse anyway.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want her to be girl boss because every movie does a girl boss. Please God, don't be it like, yeah, I'm a woman, so
Yeah.
I'm just amazing.
I
Oh yeah.
have faith.
Sonic, you're so irresponsible.
I have faith in the movie team. I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah, don't take lessons from the Mario movie.
God, yeah, please.
Yeah. But yeah, that was
what
a good
else?
ass movie.
It was. What else haven't we talked about? Is there
I
any
like-
big?
I like Stone as a character. I think Stone's great.
Stone was cool.
I just wonder what they're gonna do. Yeah, I could for him being the big next bad, like it could be cool, but also is like I don't know. Like I said earlier, is like I don't see him to be all that evil.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
I think it would be cooler if he joined Team Sonic. To like
I wouldn't
help
want
him.
to either,
Yeah.
but I feel like if they had to, they could do that.
Maybe, yeah, he just kind of takes over the Tom role, you know?
Maybe,
Yeah.
I
That's
could
like
see
his
that.
new
Maybe.
adult buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
can see that.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be Wade. Wade's gonna come back.
Oh, right,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Wade,
Whipple.
get on in here, bud.
Bring it in,
Time.
The
pal.
flames of disaster.
And
There
then
it
he was
is.
playing hockey on a convenience store. Is that Clerks
Oh, yeah.
reference?
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't think of that. That could be a Clerks reference.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
So they play hockey on top of the quick stop.
Yeah, it's
I
like
could see
literally.
that.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
There's a couple cute references, and it feels like there was less references in this one compared to the second one. But I feel like maybe that's just because I missed them, and that it's obviously not like out on digital yet. But there were a few that I noticed. There was the BioLizard one. There was Eggman's ringtone is the song from Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
I forget if it was in the city scene in the movie or if it's in the Sonic, like the Shadow Generations movie DLC, but there's a sign in one of them where it's just like Adventures of Sonic Robotnik's head.
Oh, that's the game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's really cool to me. I love that.
Yeah, that's the game. Which is crazier that it's in the game to me because that means the official Sonic, universe acknowledged
True.
Robotnik from
Yeah,
Adventures
that's
of.
crazier.
That's crazy.
They
right?
never do that shit.
Yeah, I can't believe it, man. They they referenced him. That's crazy.
When the hell are they gonna reference fucking Archie stuff? When Sally Acorn?
When are they going to reference Pingus?
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
that.
They should have had him go, Sonic, snooping as usual.
Oh, they should, you know what they should have done?
Crazy!
You know what they should have done when Eggman was live streaming at the end when he was about to die? They should have said, "I've come to make an announcement."
Dude, my brother turned to me when the Eclipse cannon was going up and was like, I've come to make an announcement. I thought they were
Yeah.
going to do something like that.
They should have, but it was
Yeah.
whatever.
I do love that they cut the moon. They hit the moon. That was cool.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
That's great.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah, overall,
You really liked Pingus that much?
Snoop Pingus.
I would have
Yeah.
been laughing.
I would have liked
Done
that.
Yeah. Snooping as usual.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. No, he should say it like snooping as usual. I see.
Yeah, Snoop Pingus usual. I see.
Yeah,
New
just say it,
Pingus.
say it exactly like the
he,
meme.
he,
Yeah,
he goes,
Yeah.
he goes, Sonic,
Yeah.
Snoop, Pingus, usual. I see."
Pingus.
Okay, that's a little too on the nose.
Yeah, I was being ironic.
Well, I stole your face.
What if he just said Pingus, Pingus, Pingus? And then
Hell
looks at the
yeah.
camera and goes Pingus, and everyone's laughing,
Pingus.
clapping.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to
Just
think of.
laughing.
Oh my
I'm trying to-
God.
I'm trying to think of another Sonic meme to go with that, but I can't think of any other Sonic meme
Blue
beyond Pingus
balls.
right now.
Well,
Yeah.
You guys, before this video ends, whenever that shall be, you guys gotta let me have the stage for a tiny bit.
Oh, sure.
I
So I
don't know
don't
much
forget.
else to say.
Well, just go on now. Do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, yeah, fine. Okay, so, right when it showed like the last thing, like Shadow was alive and stuff,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
the movie ended right, and like the lights came on. This isn't a lie, by the way. This isn't like one of my bits.
I was
Like,
there,
this
so
is-
I can prove it.
Yeah, this
Alright.
is real. Like all the nerds were clapping and stuff like that. We were like, the movie was over.
Me,
It's
I
like,
was
oh,
clapping in my
Yeah.
Sonic shirt. Yeah.
yeah, and we stood up, or no, we didn't stand up, but everyone was standing up except us. I don't know why. And the guy, I'm talking too much. And the guy in front of us, he stands up clapping. His pants completely like fall down, and his like bare ass was right in front of us.
Did you,
Yeah.
did you laugh at him while that happened?
The reason I just looked at each other
No,
and started laughing.
I pointed at it to Lily, and she started laughing.
Yeah.
That's
like his
amazing.
and he was like clapping at the Sonic movie, and his pants, like an underwear, completely fall down, and it's his butt.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
are you serious right now? That is the worst thing that could happen to you.
Yeah.
Like
There's a
in
lot of
this
children
movie,
in that screening, sir.
Yeah.
You
We don't
couldn't
need
get
an
They're
so
like
emoji.
children.
We don't need
You're-
an emoji movie masturbator scenario again.
What?
you're standing up clapping
Yeah.
over Sonic 3 with a bunch of children in the fucking audience.
Put that
Wait,
thing
are you-
away.
We're
There's
like
like
And your
children here.
ass
children
is
here.
out.
Yeah, your whole booty cheeks are out.
Damn.
That-
Butt ass naked.
He forgot to pull them back up after the after credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my story. I
That's
just
a
had
good
to say that.
story. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great story.
Yeah, that's my story.
That was a good ass
that-
movie.
That's my story.
That was a great movie. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about that I missed, because I feel like I'm missing something that I did want to say something about, but it's not coming to my mind right now.
My finger
That's
is
some good
on the
music. In it.
button for stuff.
Yeah, the end credits music was really getting me.
No, not that one. But the rest of the movie had good music in it.
Everywhere
I like
we
that
go.
they used.
We're doing a one horse rodeo.
I almost
What
said
in the
one horse open sleigh.
And a one
Horse
horse open sleigh.
It's Santa Claus.
It makes sense. It's December. Oh yeah, Gerald
Yeah.
was Santa Claus
Oh.
in the movie.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
Oh yeah, and he goes and he jumps on him.
That was the trailer
awesome.
thing that I saw when we were playing Ed and
Well,
Eddie
you know
that I
what?
was talking
That
about.
reminds me. I like how they gave
Oh.
him the game suits at the end. That was
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
cute. And then he
Yeah,
immediately
yeah,
died. But no,
But-
there was
Yeah,
some
they
good
all
music
die.
in the movie. I like that they used 99 Red Balloons by Goldfinger.
99 red balloons.
They were definitely
it was
trying to hit that-
Goldfinger that did the cover?
I think it sounded like the
Okay.
Goldfinger one.
Yeah, that
I
makes
think it
sense.
was.
Because they were definitely trying to do some. Because every 2000 Sonic game had the song that sounded like that. They were trying to do like a
Yeah.
reach for the stars.
That's
Yeah.
2010.
You know what I was saying, Joe?
That's not
You know
even
what I-
close. That is not even close.
Like
You know
Crush
what I meant.
40 type of sound.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
rock. Yeah.
2000s, obviously.
You know
2000s.
what I
Yeah,
meant,
reach
Joe.
for the yeah, the most obvious EDM one. Yeah, reach for the stars.
Fuck off, leave me alone.
Sorry, Izzy, I gotta catch you for that one.
Shit.
You're gonna catch me for that one? What?
Yeah,
I'll catch
yeah.
up for that one.
Yo, I gotta catch up.
I got some ketchup for that one.
Yeah. Mustard.
But no, there's some good music in that. I watched the cam rip. I downloaded a cam rip after I saw it just because I wanted to watch it again. And I'll have to wait for when it comes out on digital. But on the
Yeah.
cam rip, the song that plays when Stone is shaving Eggman's head and turning him back into normal Eggman, there's an
Yes.
instrument in that song that just sounds like SpongeBob doing the...
Are you
Firestarter.
talking about Firestarter?
Yeah,
Prodigy.
there's an instrument in that where it just sounds exactly like SpongeBob doing that shit.
Believe it.
The Firestarter.
That's the
It does be
band with the
banana.
crabs.
Yeah, where they're
Oh.
all raving
The dancing
on the
crabs.
cover,
Yeah.
and they do yeah, that
Yeah.
song.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And breathe the pressure and smack my
Breathe the
fucking
pressure.
bitch.
Oh yeah, that's yes. I was like, yo, does that smack my bitch?
Smack my
I-
bitch up.
I like that they used
Smack my bitch up.
they used Live and Learn for like 30, not even like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
That's not true. They used it for like a minute.
They used it twice.
Yeah.
I like that it was a leitmotif throughout the movie. I like
I
that it was
like-
a song that Maria
Right.
played.
Yeah,
to
that
Shadow. I
Maria
thought that
played,
was
so
cute.
it's like it means more than Shadow that way. Also,
That's
yeah, speaking
cute.
of Maria, I like how they integrate. I think I already said this, yeah, but I like how they did the Maria plot line with Shadow in the movie.
Yes, it was really cute. I liked it. It was so
Did you
cool.
say Shadow and Luigi?
Yeah, Shadow
Did
and
you
Luigi.
really?
Plot. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Shadow and Luigi
I was
plot
gonna be
line.
like, you're crazy.
Yeah, I love the Mario plot line. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Maria.
I like
Mario.
the third post credit scene where Mario came out. I was like, Sonic, we're building a team.
Yeah.
What if that happened?
That would
Tell
be
me
crazy.
your legit,
Yeah,
honest reaction.
how would you feel if instead of Amy and Metal Sonic that period, it was Mario and Luigi came out of
Mario.
Portal?
Luigi pop up,
I'd be
dude.
like, oh shit, my theory of them making a Smash Bros. Movie is true.
Oh no.
Dude, Mario and Luigi pop up in the fucking end credits, guys. That's the spoiler.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah. It's like,
What
it's
the
me, a Mario. And then roll credits.
Why'd you do
That's what Mario says.
Yeah. Yeah, good
that?
movie.
And then,
It was a great movie. I can't wait for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely buying this on Blu-ray when it comes out.
Yeah.
I can't
Wow.
wait for Blaze and Silver to pop up.
That would be cool. I would
I
love
honestly
Yes,
thought we
sir.
were gonna get Silver for the post-credit
Yeah.
sequence, but
Really?
Amy, yeah, because there's rumors going on. There's a Sonic 06 remake happening, so I was like, if we got Silver, then we're definitely getting that 06 remake. But that's why.
Shit.
In my head, I was like, it's either Amy or it's Silver.
Yeah.
I'm so glad it wasn't Silver. I don't
We're
think
going-
Silver could carry a movie on his own.
We're going
Well, I
one
mean,
or two ways.
Silver.
It makes
I
more
That way
sense
or
for
this way.
Amy. It makes more sense for Amy and Metal Sonic to come first, but probably for Sonic 5, I wouldn't be surprised if we got an 06 adaptation.
I would love to see Blaze.
Please.
That's
God.
where she could appear in 06 adaptation.
I
Those are my
like
guys.
I like that. If it just feels like, especially in this one, it feels like they're skirting around having to include Rouge in any sense.
Yeah.
They know people would go crazy. And
They
not,
just don't know what to do with the boobs.
yeah.
Give them huge badonkadonks.
What if she just genuinely just had huge honkers?
Yeah,
It's like,
great.
wow,
I wouldn't
you
give
did it.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
give a fuck. Whatever.
I would
would.
enjoy. I would clap.
They gave her huge tits in Sonic Adventure 2.
I
That's why I
would
don't like her.
enjoy.
I would enjoy.
I
Joe.
would enjoy.
I'd partake.
I would clap.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone would really clap then.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that was a good movie. I don't know what
When are
else
they
to say.
including
Yeah, that's
Antoine?
about it.
Yeah. Anton?
Tampon?
Did you say Anton?
No, Antoine.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, the rodent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Rob Paulson bitch from Sonic ZAM.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
What did I say yesterday? Where it was they had Ray the Flying Squirrel voiced by Michael Cera?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey guys, it's me.
he's
Ray
just
the
nervous
squirrel.
the whole time.
I shat my pants. Don't tell anybody.
Nervous the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey,
that was Sonic. I love Sonic. Go see it
That
if you
was
haven't. I don't
Gosha
know
and Shaycharge.
if you've watched this. I don't know
Gotcha,
why you would
it's
watch this if you
cheers,
haven't
not-
seen it. If you sat through this and didn't see it and got spoiled, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dumb and I hate you.
Yeah.
And you should
Never talk to me ever.
give
Don't
me
come
money.
don't come to my house. We're done.
We're done.
We're done.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Wow.